Hi Gemini, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and before I start any spiel, if you've had to turn your camera down, your phone down, I'm really sorry. I'm using a professional microphone to see what it's like, and it's way over there. I think you can see it in the corner of the screen, and I'm way over this side. Oh, there's a hair on there. And I have to say that the sound quality has been pretty amazing, so I'm kind of like, I really want to keep it, but I'm really looking forward to having it in the studio when it gets built, because we've had to put it off for a little while because the weather's been so naff. Yeah, so in the studio, obviously that'll hang from the ceiling and I'll be able to position it in the right position. I don't know how some of these creators get right up to a microphone in their face. I'm wondering if there is a way that you can turn it down that I've just not found. But yeah, anyway, this is your WTF reading for the latter part of April, but it's also going to be the post eclipse reading as well. Loads of people did eclipse readings. Oh look, this energy, the rest of it. Yes, we know, but what does it mean long term? What it means long term is the last time we had an eclipse in Aries was in 2005, 19 years ago. So this energy could stay with us for 19 years. Now, the last actual eclipse that happened was in 2017, but it wasn't in Aries. So this eclipse happens kind of like maybe a couple of times in a lifetime. But we also had the Libra eclipse, the lunar eclipse, didn't we? Solar and lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse in Libra, that stays with us for 13 years. So those energies aren't going to go anywhere. They may kind of settle, because they were right in our faces when they first happened, because everything was happening towards the end of March and into the beginning of April. Now we're getting into the middle of April and towards the end of April. Things aren't going to settle that much until after Mercury comes out of retrograde, because that went into retrograde smack bang in the middle of all of this other stuff going on. So come about the 25th or the 26th of this month, things will start to feel like they're easing up, like you're moving forward again. So just thought, let's just do a post-eclipse reading and kind of see where the energies are steering us to. I have to say, Taurus just had a really interesting reading. So yeah, let's just see what's happening with you lot now. So, ephedra. I'm sure that looks like a broom plant. Ephedra. I'll have to look it up. It's a number 20. It's a 2. It's all about the balancing of things, or looking at your inner self. Maybe conflicts. Maybe bringing yourself back into balance. Looking at celebrations from a different perspective. This is expansion, my darlings. There is something outside of you. Now let's do the inside bit first, okay? They just went, no, inside first. The inside of you is expanding mentally, emotionally and spiritually. And it is going to emanate outside of you. And I'm getting that your world, your friend base, your partnerships are going to expand as well. So, wow. Wowsy wow. An expansion for an air sign. There's nothing you like more, is there? More friends, more family. Not so much the family, but we do like having our friends around us. So, Gemini. What started your WTF post-eclipse and for the latter part of April? I think the thing was, everybody at the eclipse was kind of like, some people over in the UK were disappointed. Well, it doesn't manifest us. Of course it does. Energy's energy and it travels. Just because the eclipse happened over America doesn't mean that we don't feel it. It just means that it's going to be really sharp at their end, and at this end it's going to be less sharp, which is perfect as far as I'm concerned. So What started it all? Facing your fears and taking your power back, my lovelies. Oh, there's a nice pile there. I'm not taking that many. Oh, hell no. You won't have any cards left at the end of it. Can I have a card or 2 cards? I'll even take 3, but 10 is just taking the peg. Thank you. That was nicely done. So facing your fears, taking your power back. That's your manifestation and your wish fulfillment. Movement and journey after the eclipse, please, and for the latter part of April. My little cat's just got the amp. He's got a cone on because he's had an operation and he wants biscuits, and he's just tried to flick them out with his paw. There, darling. Is that better? Can you get them now? Bless him, he's such a sweetheart. Oh, what you can do about the situation. What's out of Gemini's hands? That didn't come out like that, it came out like that. Cute, put that back on there. Reconnecting to their true selves after the eclipse and for the rest of April. Nice. Okay. And an outcome, please. Thank you. So, my darlings, what started your WTF post-eclipse and the rest of April? Okay, so you've got the 4 of chalices. Now, the 4 of chalices, there's a kind of double whammy here, really. You may know that this person's at the door and you're like, oh, hell no, I can't be bothered. No, I'm not adding you to my chalices. I've got enough. I don't need it. Or it could be you're sitting there looking at your chalices going, there's one missing, where is it? And you haven't seen the person at the door because they may be really close to you and not being honest with you about their feelings. Now, the door's only half open, so it means their way is not clear to come in and approach you with whatever this is. Whether it is a love offer, an apology, whether it's somebody that you've known for a long time that kind of disappeared from your life and now they're trying to make contact. Just be absolutely honest with yourself about what it is that you want rather than what it is what they want. Oh gosh, okay. So this, you have walked away from this before. This person at the door, you have walked away from. There's your door, illuminated, slightly ajar. You didn't even look back. You didn't turn around to see where you'd come from or what you'd learned from. You just packed your bags and you were off. You didn't really care what was behind that bloody door. Off you went, Gemini. Crikey, you had the hump with them, didn't you? And now they're kind of standing there with a bit of humble pie and you're like, oh, fuck, no. But I do get, my darlings, that this person with the 5 of chalices was in a transitional phase. They were probably in a group of people that had a lot of ego and you really felt like you was on the outside of this group. You didn't feel like you were part of this. Now, this group, they can get together, they can make magic, they can make fucking mischief, and I'm getting that they made fucking mischief, and I'm kind of getting that the mischief may have been between you two. Now, keeping in mind that chalices aren't just about being in love. This could be with a family member, a friend, business partner, a partner, it doesn't matter. Whatever fits for you. But these people here, they had a lot to say. They had a lot of ego going on, and I have to say, with this ego flying around, it wasn't easy for you as an air sign to work out what was the truth and what wasn't the truth, and because of that you went, oh fucking hell no, I'm off. And that is an air card. That's exactly what you did. I'm cutting this bullshit out with my knife and off I go. That's typical air. Typical air. And I can see you flicking yourself. Like, off I go. I'm off. I'm gone. Well, the reason it's revisiting is because of the Mercury in retrograde, I'm afraid. The eclipse was going to highlight certain stuff. The lunar eclipse was going to highlight another load of stuff. But it's the Mercury retrograde that makes us revisit things that probably we haven't dealt with. Not dealt with the other person, because I think that you walking away was dealing with it. But I don't think that you've been 100% honest and dealt with it within yourself. So just know that it's the time. If you want to do this, if you want to revisit this, not revisit the person, but revisit the reasons why you did it, to get it clearer in your head, now is the time to do it before Mercury comes out of retrograde. Whew. Woo. Wow, that made my heart flutter. Because that's exactly what I would do. And anybody who doesn't know me, for the new people that have joined us, I am Libra with Gemini and Rising, so I'm a double air. So I completely get that, because that's exactly what I would do. Wow. Wowsy wow. Number 9, beautiful, wish fulfillment. Holly King. Now this is facing your fears and taking your power back. So here's the Holly King. Now, there's a little story with him. I always like to think that he's been to this little house. You can see the little person in the window waving him off. That he's been to this little house and they've given him a hot chocolate and he's on his way. Now, the Holly King is this wonderful creature who walks the earth picking up knowledge and wisdom of the human condition. He lights his own way. He's got his lantern for being the light. He's got his little reindeer who's very special to him and helps him on his journey. Now he's also described as Father Time. So facing your fear for me is, have you got enough knowledge and wisdom for you to now go out and uncover what it is that you really want to achieve? And he's coming to say, now is the time. I'm here. I'm doing this for you. I am Father Time. I'm telling you the time is right now for you to use your knowledge and wisdom and work out exactly what it is, the pathway you want to carve out for yourself. Wow, that's powerful. So your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, why maybe fucked? It's not really fucked. It's the 8 of Chalices. It's a communication card. It's the 8 of Chalices. These are all the people that love you. They're all in the upright. They all love you. They've got your back. And the sun's shining. It's a bit hazy, but it's shining. So there's a lot of positivity and success going on. The only thing is you're scratching your chin because there's been a curveball thrown at you. He's looking at that vine going, what the fuck is that doing on that beach? And when we're talking about a curveball, it could be an offer's come your way out of the blue that you really didn't expect, or perhaps something hasn't come to fruition that was supposed to come fruition for you. But instead of looking at it and scratching your chin and thinking, shit, what an obstacle, why don't you scratch your chin and go, actually, look at that vine there. I could do so much. Vine leaves are edible for a start off. The grapes you could sell, or you could make into grape juice or wine, whichever you fancied. But don't make an obstacle an obstacle. Make an obstacle an opportunity. And that's why I said it wasn't really fucked, your manifestation. Because your manifestation is to clear out what is in front of you in order to make your pathway clear, clean, cleansed, and making way for new things. So if there is an obstacle in the way, look at the opportunity that is bringing you. Is it bringing you the opportunity of looking at yourself and taking some time out to reflect on what has happened? Is it giving you the opportunity of something new being offered to you? Is it something that you weren't expecting from a completely different source or different aspect of your life? Maybe it's a part of something that you've learned, and all of a sudden somebody's gone, oh, you've got that qualification, this is what we can do with that now. And you're like, well, I never thought I'd do that, but actually I quite fancy that. So yeah, no, I've just heard them say, know your worth. Know your worth. Look at it as an opportunity, not as an obstacle, because this is going to present itself in such a way you're not going to be able to ignore it. And you can either kick it and think, oh shit, another fucking obstacle, another bloody thing in the way, or you can go, actually, what can I make of this? What can I do with this? It's very nice. I think that's hilarious, this walking away business. Movement journey, where the fuck you need to be. White witch or the witch. Going back to basics, darlings. Having a look at what you've already learned, whether that is to do with your job, your home life, life's experiences, whether it is magic, but it's going back to basics and it's learning again to re-protect yourself from energy vampires. And that's what they've just given me. Energy vampires. Make sure you are protected on all sides, because they can come at you at any point. You just don't realise what they're doing. So this is learning how to work with the elements, earth, air, fire and water. It's learning how to cast a circle. Now, a circle doesn't have to be made of salt and water. You can do it in your head and form a circle around you wherever you are. And let me tell you, they work. And if you walk around with in a circle right in front of you with some sage in your hand and you just spin round in a circle, anybody that dares to come across there is supposed to be in your life. Anybody that doesn't dare to come near you after you've done that, the sage is working. Absolutely. Go back to basics. Go back and recap what it is that you already know. Very nice. So what can you do about this situation? Celebrate it. Celebrate the fact that you walked away. Celebrate that you're carving out a life for yourself, that you're recognising the opportunities out of obstacles, that you have taken yourself back to basics and recapped and relearned what it is that you already know. You are celebrating. Now, this could be a partner, this could be a family member, it could be one of your children, it could be a good friend, it could be a colleague, a business partner, but whatever you do is celebrate it. Open up that heart space and allow yourself to have a celebration with somebody who would appreciate what this means to you. Doesn't have to be your lover, doesn't have to be your husband, your partner, whatever, but it does have to be somebody who will appreciate what this has meant to you and be proud of you that you've actually done this work. Very nice. So, my lovely Geminis, what's out of your hands? What is the universe helping you with? It's very nice. You got this. Now, I've been saying this is the Sith for about ever, and it's not, it's the she. I finally learned how to say it. She's a she. Fairy or witch, depending on the folklore, she draws energy down from the moon and the goddess. The goddess is depicted by the cow in the field. Now, this is her magical kitchen. It's not a real kitchen, it's a metaphorical kitchen. But she's in this kitchen making elixir. She allows the fae folk to add some extra magic to that pot. She's got lots of stuff in here. She's got candles for intention, lavender for protection, rosemary for remembrance, fire for passion and desire, and a broom for sweeping things that no longer serve her out through that door. Nice. This is you. This is your energy. You are transitioning. It's a 14. Add it together. It's a 5. You are transitioning into your magical self. And right in behind that, and the universe is going, yay, yay, magical self. But the other thing that they're holding for you is the Four of Pentacles. Now you could be saving for something and the universe is going, yes, save for it, save for it. I don't know what it would be, but you may be saving for something. And that's absolutely fine. Holding on to your finances for yourself. Do not think it's greedy. Don't let anybody tell you it's selfish. It's not. So, the other thing that you could be holding on to, because there's somebody at the door here that is after something. An energy vampire, and it could be that you're holding on to some energy for yourself, because I get that this person has bled you dry before. They have bled you dry energetically, financially, materialistically, emotionally, mentally. They have drained you, and this time you're like, oh hell no, that door's staying shut and I'm holding on to my pentacles. And the universe is saying, absolutely, absolutely, we've got your back on this. Do not worry about doing that. It's the right thing. And then right in the back here, and I've got a message on this straight away. The universe wants you to realise that you are about to reap what you have sown. You are about to reap the harvest that you have been sowing for a long, long time. There is going to be so much of it that you are actually going to be able to divvy and share this out. How wonderful is that? And this is what is out of your hands. You can't do anything. Well, I don't mind that, to be honest with you. If that's what's coming towards me and I can't do anything about it, hell, I'll go for that. Every single time. Yeah, bring the harvest on. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Very nice. So, reconnecting to your true self. This is your sister card. This is the Libra card. It's the standing stone. It is about natural justice. So number 11, you don't break that down anymore. It's the learning and teaching card. You've got the scales in balance on the stone. You've got the harm none message, and you've got a labyrinth that is completely clear. There is nothing stopping you going around that labyrinth and achieving everything that you want to. You're highly protected and highly thought of in the spirit world. People are looking down on you. Now, the reason you're getting this is because you see natural justice completely different to other people. You see natural justice as just desserts, and you know the benefit of doing what you need to do and then just sitting back and seeing what comes of it. Rather than poke your nose in, poke the bear, you're just like, no, let natural justice serve what it's supposed to be serving. Literally, standing stone. So you could have some Libra in you, or it could be that there is a Libra around you that has taught you well. But I have to say, I do get that it's probably a predominant part of your birth chart that you have got some more air within your birth chart, and that is the energy that you're pulling on at the moment, because Libras notoriously, they are balanced until they're unhinged. So the balance is really important for them, because that is how they want to live their lives. They want to feel balanced. They want to feel everything is okay with the world, and when it's not okay with the world, oh my God, it is not okay with Libra either. So just know, if you get that feeling of being a little bit unhinged, that you just want to do what you did here, Gemini, made me crack up. Yeah, natural justice, reconnecting to your true self. You really believe in natural justice. Don't fight it. Let it come in naturally. Let it do what it's supposed to do. It's fine. You know, the universe has got your back on that. They really have. So your outcome, my darlings. Oh, nice. There is going to be a leap of faith just ahead. There is a leap of faith coming. The green man, he rolls through life because he's got no point of reference of what's going to happen. So whatever this is that is happening for you, that's going on for you, that perhaps it is newer than you think it is. Going back to basics, it's newer than you think it is, and it is going to take concerted effort from you to have this leap of faith around what you already know. the crone. In she comes. She's a number 8 communication card. Now the crone hasn't just walked this pathway for this lifetime. She's walked the pathway for many lifetimes with her wonderful companion for company. He offers her the strength to continue this pathway. She has gathered knowledge and wisdom across the ages, across the years, and here she is, just oozing her strength, finishing her journey in this lifetime in order that her descendants can continue the legacy that she has carved out for them. Very nice. What legacy are you leaving? Because it's a leap of faith legacy. So right in behind the crone, the strength card, you are going to bring yourself back into balance. I've just heard spreadsheets, so I'm guessing that this is finances. You've been juggling money for a little while, but finally you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're bringing yourself back into some sort of balance and equilibrium, and you're able then to see where you need to invest, who you need to be paying, who you don't need to be paying. And this perpetual robbing Peter to pay Paul is finally at a close. And right in behind all of that ending, you've got the 9 of Chalices. This is a wish fulfillment card. You feel the love from just about every quarter in your life. Now there is something special heading your way. There is passion and desire with that fire behind you. But the actual answer, because you're the only one in this card, is being reflected back at you, and that is you, my darlings. You have the answer to what it is that you want to do next. You've done all the freaking hard work, you really have. You've picked up a lot of knowledge and wisdom in recent times, and I'm not going to say it's the recent months, because I do get that everybody learnt a bloody lesson in 2023. This leap of faith to go forward with your pathway and enjoy the knowledge and wisdom that you've gathered is huge in this reading. It really is. But again, lovelies, look at obstacles as opportunities. A leap of faith is exactly that. Do not think about it. Do not procrastinate about it. Just do that leap of faith. So let's get one of the... Did I tell you about these little cards? So they're really good stock. Eternal Light. 55 guidance cards for all that you are. So this came in a little box that I got sent to me. And there was crystals and bits and pieces in there. But this was in there and I thought, oh, that'll give an added spice to the reading. Have faith. All is happening in accord with the higher will of your soul. The present is paving the way for glorious future. Love has guided you through the darkness, and now a new chapter unfolds. Know where you want to go. Love and faith can make it happen. Wow. That is amazing. Okay, I like that card. That was good. So, angels and ancestors, please give me some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for Gemini for post-eclipse and for the latter part of April. Do you know, I keep seeing an upside down card and then when I go and look for it, I can't find it. Anything else for Gemini, please? Okie doke. Okie doke, okie doke, okie doke. Night. Oh. Oh, there's more. They were the ones that fell out first, and I'm going to do them first. Guardian Angel. Oh, Gemini, you're not alone. I guess that you know this. You know this. Even if you're not seeing white feathers, if you're seeing like pennies or 5-pence pieces. Do you remember 5-pence pieces, the really tiny ones? I suppose in America they would be 5 cents, wouldn't they? But But yeah, you're not alone. I kind of get that you know that, Gemini. There is I'm getting a specific guardian angel for you. White Witch, be the light. Open yourself up. Let your soul shine brightly. Let your aura show its true colours, my darlings. There is knowledge and wisdom with the Owl. Beautiful card. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Now, I am going to say this is about the obstacles and opportunities. Shapeshifter. You know you can shift into any form that you need to be in order to make your life feel like you are using your gifts and your knowledge and your wisdom. Is brilliant, beautiful. And now we're going to do night. Be brave and honest. Be brave, be honest. And if you can't be brave and honest to other people, at least be brave and honest with yourself. Warrior. You've got knight and warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. I don't know where that came from. Be fearless and stand strong. Hold your space, my darlings. Stand your ground. It's okay to be who you want to be. It's okay to go and get what you want to go and get. Followed by this handsome guy. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Hermit, retreat and recharge. You don't have to do that. You don't sit cross-legged, honestly. You can just kick back and relax and do what it is that you do that comes naturally, so long as you are retreating from the rat race and you are recharging your batteries. It is absolutely fine. And last but not least, in comes the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information which takes us right back to the beginning. Your world is expanding, my darling. So what's hidden from you, what's out of view at the moment, is the Sixth of Athames. Here comes the calmer waters. Everything's going to turn out just fine, but you can't see it at the moment, but it is coming. It is on its way. Lovelies, please hit the like button for me if you like that reading. Share me if you've got some time, just in case other people would like to see this reading. And please be safe wherever you are. And I love to get messages, so send me a message if you can. But yeah, I will see you in the next reading. Be safe, take care, bye for now.